CRF family, thank y'all for tuning in to the God King Speaks. We got a damn good segment tonight. Damn good segment. And make sure everything set up rightly. Y'all heard a little static, don't trip. Y'all heard a little static, don't trip. But tonight we got a good segment on the illusion of time. Before we get into the illusion of time, we're going to get into a little bit of news. Tariq Owens, twin. Tariq Owens, he running back of the Chicago Bears. His brother was found murdered. Was found dead, Terrell, Antar Cohen, the twin brother of Chicago Bears running back. Todd Cohen was reportedly found dead in Wake County, NC on Sunday, May 9th. He was 25 years old. According to CBS Sports, Eric Curry, a sports person for the Wake County Sheriff's Office, said Cohen died after he was electrocuted while attempting to climb power equipment in an electric substation. Over the weekend, T.L. Cohen was reported missing by his brother, who also took his Twitter account to ask if anyone had seen him in the Durham area. Explaining that he had been possibly injured. This man died from being electrocuted. Why was he trying to climb power lines? Okay. Y'all tell me that. Why was this man trying to climb power lines? Excuse me for a little bit. Y'all heard a little static. But like I was saying, why was this man trying to climb power lines? I don't know. I don't get why he was trying to climb power lines and end up getting electrocuted. But rest in peace to that brother, and let that be a lesson to everybody out there. Don't be trying to climb power lines or electric shit. Is what I get from that. Crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. Tragic death. The times we live in. Where cats is dying from the most craziest shit. Now, Andrew Brown shooting. Now, the Andrew Brown shooting, let's get into that. They said judge only allows a fraction of body cam footage of Andrew Brown Jr. shooting to be seen. They ain't even showing the whole thing of the situation of what happened. The family of Andrew Brown Jr. was fatally shot in his car by sheriff deputies in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Won't see all of the footage of the killing. The family will only be shown a portion of body camera footage recorded at the scene and could wait days longer to view any of the recordings due to the judge's written ruling. I can say a lot about that, but this goes out to the Andrew Brown family. Keep fighting until y'all get y'all answers. Keep on, because y'all know these cops is crooked. Y'all know that these cops is crooked. Y'all know they with the bullshit. And y'all know this government is very, very corrupted. Okay? That's all I can say on that. Cause it couldn't, if it was my family or my brother, man, god damn, I'd be trying to tear the walls down through that motherfucker. I'll try to tear the walls down to that motherfucker. I be trying to break down the hinges. Now for some of the latest news. Michelle Obama is cautious about Sh- Siobhan verdict. She expressed her worry about her daughters, Sahara and Malia. Ooh, now what's up with this, y'all? I will be sharing a lot of this news, a lot of this news on Facebook and all that. I'll be sharing a lot of it. So tune in. But that's if you got BT news and all that type of stuff like that. I keep up with that. I keep up with that. But Michelle Obama, what she got to fear? I mean, what is it that she got? What she got to fear? What she so scared of? Let's go into this. While Michelle Obama issued a statement after Derek Chauvin's guilty verdict in the death of George Floyd, she hadn't spoken about it in a public forum until now. That is, in a preview to Monday, May 10th, CBS This Morning, the Forever First Lady was asked by anchor Gayle King to further expand on her thoughts about the trial verdict. We know that while we're all breathing a sigh of release over the verdict, there is still work to be done, and so we can't short of say great that it happened. Let's move on. Miss Obama told King, I know that the people in the black community don't feel that way because many of us still live in fear. Obama says the Chauvin verdict still doesn't alleviate the fear black Americans feel while doing everyday tasks and activities, expressing worry about her own daughters, Shasha and Malia. Every time they get in a car by themselves, I worry about what assumptions is being made about somebody who doesn't know everything about them, she said. The fact that they are good students and polite girls, but maybe they're playing their music a little loud. Maybe somebody sees the back of their head and makes an assumption. The innocent act of getting a license puts fear in our hearts. Additionally, Obama says communication and education is key and that no one should have a bias against African Americans. Americans, excuse me. Now that's something else. No, she feared for her children, these black children, these straight up and down black children. She feared for her children because of things that's going on in black America. In America, I would like to say. And it's a very unfair thing, very unfair situations. There are a lot of black men, black women are being shot down innocently. I had an argument with a brother. He said, "Oh, y'all just fitting it to the propaganda of Walter Bam." No, we just going by what majority of the true news, the truth of the news can show us. We know we can't believe all the news. We know we can only believe a fraction of the news and dig deep into the situation ourselves. Like Obama said, we have to educate ourselves on things. If we educate ourselves on things, we will be more clear about what's going on ahead of us. Now, with all that out the way, let's get to our topic, the illusion of time. Now, I picked this topic because of the simple fact a lot of things we're not aware of. Uh, when it comes down to birthdays and the days and things being man-made, and we're not understanding why some days are slower and some days are faster. We can only make assumptions and conjunctions about what's going on around us. But if we strictly don't know time, then our minds not only can be manipulated through time, weather, and by situations, These are one of the tools that the hierarchy or the powers that be have over us when it comes down to manipulating us, because of the simple fact they figured out the power to manipulate time, because they created the time cycle that we in right now. And we're gonna jump into a little bit of that overstanding of what time is. Now let's go into Albert Einstein for a second. Albert Einstein once wrote, people like us who believe in physics know that the distinction between past, present, and future is only a subordinately persistent illusion. Time, in other words, he said, is an illusion. He says he thinks time is real and that the laws of physics may not be as permanent as we think they are. Okay. Now this is crazy. Now let's go a little bit into time and nature. We're going to go a little bit into time and nature. Now, according to the theoretical physicist Carlos Rovelli, time is an illusion. Our naive perception of its flow doesn't correspond to physical reality. Indeed, as Ravelli argues in the order of time, much more is illusory, including Isaac Newton's picture of the universally ticking clock. Even Albert Einstein's relativi- relativ- relativist, relativics, excuse me, space time and elastic manifold that can contorts so that the local times differ depending on one's relative speed or proximity to a mass is just an effective simplification. In the study of time, we'll get to circular time. Now get we gonna break down all the levels of time to be able to put the pieces together to where we are right now. Now, right now, we're gonna view all the intelligent mind, or at least one or two of these intelligent minds, and hear them out. And we're gonna break down every single thing that they're saying. Well, majority of the things that they're saying. Okay, so what does Rovelli think is really going on? He posits that reality is just a complex network of events onto which we project sequences of past, present, and future. The whole universe obeys the laws of quantum mechanics, thermodynamics, out of which time emerges. Past, present, and future happening simultaneously. Rivoli is one of the creators and champions of loop quantum gravity theory, one of the several ongoing attempts to marry quantum mechanics with general relativity. In contrast to the better known string theory, loop quantum gravity does not attempt to be a theory of everything out of which we can generate all of particle physics and gravitations. Nevertheless, its agenda of joining up these two fundamentally differing laws incredibly ambitious. Now, what is time illusion? Now, from educational teachings, we know that as we've been explaining, time is simply an illusion. There is a universal time that manifests throughout the universe. How everything connects with the periods. It has nothing to do with the earthly understanding of time. There was only inner time, characteristics of solar systems, planets, humans, ethics. The past, present, and the future are the framework within which human comprehends the world. See, man created time so that we can comprehend what's going on. In reality, there is no time. You have all the time in the world. If you grasp what I'm saying, don't worry about none of these things. We're going to break all these things down. Okay. Now, what is universal time? Universal time is a time standard based on Earth's rotation. There are several versions of universal time, which differ by up to a few seconds. The most commonly used are the coordinated universal time UTC and the UT1. This is how the scientists break them down. Now, the UTC, the convert 18 to UTC into your local time. Subtract 6 hours to get 12 CST, Central Standard Time. During daylight, savings, summertime, you would only subtract 5 hours. So 18 UTC will convert 13 CDT. Or let's say you are in Paris, France, which is Central European Time, to convert 18 UTC, Universal Time Central, into your local time. Add 1 hour to get 9 CETs. Everywhere you go, the time changes. The loophole. You ever seen the movie In Time? And they would go to different time loops or different time places. Everything changed, situation changed, lifestyle changed. But all of these things were created by man simply to understand what was going on around you. We gonna get to at a point that we gonna start from the first. But first I gotta chop all these things up for you. Get you to understanding the different levels of time. But until then, family, I say already. And remember, always remember, I love you like a father.